everyone, welcome back. Welcome to my channel if you are new. This is Wheelsnoheels. I am Jem and this channel is dedicated to making videos all about my life with a disability. Now, I am currently filming this and it is 2 weeks, I think, till the summer holidays where the children here in the UK get 6 to 8 weeks off. How lucky for them. The summer break can be long, but I wanted to film a video kind of discussing how I survive low spoons days with my daughter Daisy Bell, and also give you some ideas and tips on where you can go that's quite accessible and easy and not too much spoon taking, spoon sapping activities that you can do with your child. What are spoons? You're probably thinking, well, there's a whole video, so go and check that out about the spoons theory, but basically it is sort of like a metaphor for how some disabled people or chronically ill people measure their energy levels. In this video I'm going to be talking about how I survive low spoons days with my child, because sometimes the holidays can be long. And when you've got a little 9-year-old who is literally climbing the walls with energy and you're there like this because you have no energy or you're in so much pain, it can be a real struggle. But fear not, because I have some very useful handy tips. So let's get onto it. Into it? I don't know. So first of all, I am going to talk about what to do inside. So here in the UK the weather is very unpredictable. It can be cold and raining, or it can be glorious and sunny, but not so much. It's usually cold and grey. So I'm going to be talking about some activities that you can do in the home or that are inside so that you can keep nice and warm and dry, and hopefully they're not going to be too expensive either. And before I go into it, make sure to drop your tips on where you like to go or what kind of activities you like to do with your children, so that we can all share. So inside, first of all, when you've got one of those really boring inside days where you're not going anywhere and you're feeling quite horrendous, I have a really great tip that my friend Tash told me about, and it is called the Pick and Mix box. So all you have to do is grab yourself a box, and then in the box you put in little cards, and on the little cards are written activities. So Daisy Bell would choose 5 activities, for example, and I will choose 5 activities. And what you do is each activity has a time frame, usually about 20 minutes to half an hour. So on mine I'll have things like checking emails, loading the dishwasher, cleaning the kitchen, all the boring adult things that I need to get on with during the day. And then Daisy Bell will choose her activities as well, like reading magazines, reading books, doing colouring, doing drawing, playing with slime, playing with Barbies, the list goes on. Then what you do is you put them all in the box, and then you can pick out every half an hour or 20 minutes, you can pick an activity out at random. You can take it in turns, so we can spend 20 minutes doing that. And then it might be my go to pick one out, and it will be check my emails. So while I'm checking my emails, Daisy Bell has got to go and entertain herself. So she has to learn to sort of, you know, do things on her own or watch a bit of telly or something, while I still need to get on with the adult things. Or if you're having a low spoons day, it might be just a quick, you know, break for half an hour or whatever you want. It's up to you. It's your game. You can adapt it to how you want to. But I think it's a really good idea because it kind of puts a time frame on things, and it gives a little bit more structure, which I think small people really need. And I know that when I'm playing Barbies, as much as I enjoy it, half an hour is definitely enough. So it's nice to know that it will come to an end. Otherwise these games go on and they get more and more dramatic and a bit crazy, and you're just like, my brain is going to explode, I can't take it anymore. So yeah, I really love that. Daisy enjoys it too. And it's nice that you can choose the ideas that you want to play together. Some of the activities that we like to do in the house together is we like to make slime, we love to do arts and crafts, and I'll buy her a magazine from time to time and we'll go through that, read the stories, do the activities in there. There's some really good children's arts and crafts magazines if your child is into that. Colouring as well, we love to do colouring together or drawing competitions. Some other really great games that I highly recommend that you invest in if your child is into that is Dobble. It's an amazing card game. Uno is really, really good as well, and all sorts of different board games really. We've got a lot of board games left over from Christmas that we don't usually play with, but we get lots of time in the summer holidays so we can have a look at all the board games and play with those. I love playing Guess Who and Connect 4. Oh, I'm getting excited about it. Another thing we've got is chicken charades. Look it up on Amazon, it's great fun. It's basically charades, and it's got little cards in it of what you've got to act out, and it's really, really good fun. Doing bubbles, going out into the garden or into the house and just playing with bubbles is really good fun. Doing a puppet show, we'll do a puppet show together. Make little sock puppets as well, that's really good fun, and she loves to film it. A little bit of no-cook cooking, or if you're feeling adventurous, do some cooking. You can buy those little packs in the supermarket where all you need to do is like add an egg. So that's quite useful for making, whoa, we've gone bright, making cupcakes. There, is that better? It's going to go dark now, isn't it, because it's a cloudy day. Oh well, I think it's better to be under than overexposed. Anywho, where were we? Video games. Daisy's not so into video games, but we've got a Wii and she really enjoys playing the Wii. So we'll play the Wii from time to time. We've got the Olympic Games, that's quite good. Mario's quite good fun as well. Yeah, the Wii, I like the Wii, it's a good one. And another thing also it's really, really handy is having a movie time. Like, we need to sit down now, it's quiet time, we're going to watch a movie, make it all special and exciting, maybe pull all the curtains, make little movie tickets, and get lots of snacks ready, and then that's it, you can sign off for like an hour and a half. So that's a good tip. So those are my tips for inside. Make sure you let me know what you do inside to, you know, keep your child entertained. So moving on outside now, it can be more tricky. And also it's more expensive as well. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to fiddle with this lighting. What do we like to do outside? Well, sometimes I'll take her to the park and we go to accessible parks. Okay, I think every single park has like a massive path to walk up to that I can think of, or it's really, really hilly. One accessible park that is supposed to be amazing for people in wheelchairs is up the steepest hill you've ever seen in your life. But here we go, we're going bright now. But Daisy Bell is getting a bit stronger and she's so helpful, so she'll help give me a push up the hill, which is really, really helpful. And you know, if she wants to go to the park, you're gonna have to push me up there, love, sorry. But yeah, parks are quite good. Little paddling pools as well. Depending on your wheelchair, you know, I sometimes paddle. I take my wheelchair into the paddling pool as well, which is quite nice, you know, because you can just like, there's no step in or anything, they're sort of like infinity pools. Sounds more glamorous than it is, it's not, but you know, there's no sort of step to get in. But we do like a nice day at the park if the weather is nice, and we can just set up a little camp, a little picnic as well. Another one is soft play. Depending on your child's age, there are some soft play centres in leisure centres. Daisy Bell is too old for them now, but they're so good, because usually at a leisure centre, very accessible toilets, it's all inside and you can just let them run riot on the bouncy castles and stuff. We do have an indoor soft play for older children, not so far away, and that's quite good as well that we go to. So there are some soft plays for older children as well. One of my favourite ones for low spoons but still when you want to get out and about and is very affordable is the children's cinema. At the movies at Cineworld, they do the movies for juniors at like 10 o'clock in the morning, and I think it costs like £2 to £3. So it's really affordable. I think another cinema that we've got does it for £1. And again, they're nice and accessible, they're inside, and you can sort of sit there and rest for a bit while they're watching the movie. Another one that is really, really good is the Trampoline Park. I think these are more suitable for older children, sort of 5, 6 up. But we've got a trampoline park not too far from us, and that's great fun because I can sit in the cafe while she goes off and bounces with a friend to her heart's content. And yeah, they're really good fun. Burn off a bit of steam and a bit of energy and exercise as well, so that's really, really good. Another thing that's also quite nice is if you're able to with a carer, or whether you're able to on your own, is just to be going to the public swimming pools. If it's raining, you can go to the public swimming pools, but that's a good one to do when the weather's not so nice. They're usually quite accessible. Another activity that we really enjoyed as a family was bowling. It's inside, so you can keep nice and warm and dry if it's raining, and it was really, really accessible too. There are these bars if you're not strong enough to hold the balls, and they can also put the side guards up as well if you're not that great at bowling like me. But with the side guards, I'm actually not that bad. But yeah, it's a good activity to do. So that is it for my ideas on things to do in the summer holidays when you have low spoons, or even just some ideas anyway. Do let me know if you have any ideas that I may have missed, or anything that you like to do with your children when you're out and about. I'm sure everybody down below would love to read your comments as well, so make sure to drop them down below. Big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I look forward to seeing you in my next one. Bye!